See if we get any better on there. It's been pretty pants the last 2 days on that. Probably not by the looks of it. Got a few bait coins. There. Oh, I didn't set the bit rate, that's why. There we go. Oh, we got the Lake Pro. Oh well, never mind. There's always tomorrow. Yeah, 296. Bit rate. Yeah, I don't fish here too often because the price of repairs are extortionate, but every now and again we do come fish here just to give ourselves a little bit of a push on the leaderboards. See if we can catch some big monsters. That's about right. Hopefully the FPS stays like that. Wait for it to hit the deck. There's the one dropping. Oh, this one's at the bottom before that other rod goes off. Yeah, you can add me on Fishing Planet on mobile. Thank you for the follow, Brett. Oh, look at that, right on the bottom. We hooked up there. As soon as it hit. How's it going, Brett? Thank you for the follow, man. How you doing, Ben? Good morning, Jake. I'm good, man. How you doing? Oh, morning? I keep saying morning because we're always on in the morning, afternoon now. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thank you, man. I don't think this one's uni. It's reeling in way too easy. Say that, now it's putting up a bit of a fight. Thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, that reeled in well easy. Now it's like it's woken up. Maybe it was just coming the same direction. It's hard to tell with this one. It reeled in so easy, then it had a decent fight, and then started reeling in easy again. 400, 412. Let me put in. I'll put into chat that my mobile account username. There you go, if you want to add me on mobile. I don't think that Tickfinity is working again, is it? Oh, it won't connected. There you go, it's connected now. And a bit of interest as it's set down there. I don't know, do I wait or do I jump? So we jump. Moving right. been all over. Green and blue. Open please. Which battery got on there? 48. Need it now. Trust it to be that one. Yes, mountain. There's a few people there. Crazy, thanks for the follow, Brett. Dun, 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 dun. There's a change. Oh, the FPS dropped there's a little bit. Try that one. That's better. Looking for I didn't bring any water in, obviously not. When do I ever? The other rods are going to go off when they get it closer, aren't they? It's normally what happens. Yeah, the FPS is going a bit doo-doo again. I don't know why it always does it in this map. How did I get so far? I played the game for 10 years, so that helps. But you can progress through fast yourself. It doesn't take 10 years. If you know where to catch the fish, if you know where to catch them, what hook to use, what bait to use, you can do it pretty quick. If you buy the right DLC and put in enough hours, you get to max level in about 2 months. Bait eating, I lost. It's going to get to about 100 odd foot, and then I reckon the other one's going to go. control me. Now we got it this close, that's where I reckon that rod might end up going off. Oh, that FPS is not good in here. Well, we actually managed to bring it in without the other rod going off for a change. God, that's not bad, £901 on that rod. That's pretty good for that rod. And that one with the bait was lost, wasn't it? Glitched up. Oh, we are on. FPS is just not good. I think this one's a better size. This one seems more of a struggle. this one's definitely better. Putting up a fight there. That was game. Cool. That's really fighting there. Yeah, I think this one is uni, you know. I'd be surprised if it weren't. Oh, it's proper putting up a fight. Someone level 50 making a bit of progress. God, what a fight this one is. Thank you, Brett. Oh, that's your first gift as well. Appreciate that, man. Come on. We're getting there. Someone else. Come on. Oh, that was a good fight, that one. Oh, nice. That was the first uni the other day. It can average. Sometimes it can be 10, 15, sometimes 20 minutes long per fish fight. All depends. Different every time. Cool. Since we've pulled that one in, the FPS has gone to pamp. Three. How you doing, man? Yeah, Fishing Planet. Fishing Planet. 367. Oh no. Oh no. Is that coming or has that just gone past? That's coming towards me. The game is free on every platform. Yeah, that sucks. have to jump it, otherwise it's going to shove us. That messed up that day. It's going to take ages to sync now because that FPS is just not, it's not good today. It's always when I'm in this map. The other one does go a little bit up and down, but the FPS in here is just terrible. We're going to have to jump to the next day now. That iceberg messed it up for us. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's snagged. You're playing Fishing Planet as well, nice. What platform are you on? That iceberg messed it up. There's no peak on the next one. Doris! Is there an error? I don't know why the FPS really does struggle in this map. Started off alright. It's hot. Well, it ain't here, man. It's not hot here. I went to the shop this morning to get some milk. It was absolutely freezing and it was really bad. Like the wind is proper bad today. Timed out. Well, at least it didn't say bait's gone. Oh, you fancy. Come on, man, you're going to have some insane internet speeds, isn't you? You'll be able to download anything within about 2 minutes. I know I can. 2,300 average, down and up. Cool. Yeah, I think if I lived in a house or just somewhere different, I'd be able to get something better than what I've got, but see, I would have thought they would have put it in this building, really. There's a lot of doors. There's 17 floors. But just people ain't bothered. People in the building are not bothered whether they got good internet or not. It's a shame. Level 90, level 105. I think that was the one in my hand. City Fibre, as in most places now. City Fibre. I don't think we got that one around here. I'm saying that though, like there's a lot of internet companies that just will not even, I can't even use them. Just can't. The cables are too old coming into the building. How to solve stuck on loading screen. What platforms do you play on? Still level 15. How long did it take you to reach 105? Don't really know, man, because I've played the game for 10 years, so I can't really give an average time. It all depends whether you're going to buy a DLC, whether you're using barbless hooks, whether you're going to have premium, whether you're going to play the game as a free game, or like a lot depends on it. That's the issue, people not bothered. Yeah, well they did say that, like they did a vote thing before and said, you know, if over half of the building, there we go, if over half of the buildings say that they want faster internet, we'll input the cables for fibre. Didn't even get 20% of the building. Crazy. Oh, I could check it, but I highly doubt they will, though. Highly doubt it. See, a lot of companies, there's a few that won't, but there is a lot of companies that will offer internet, but just they can't do fibre, which means it's not fast enough for streaming. I don't need insane speeds, I just need something that's consistent, I guess, more than anything else. can't keep having dropouts and things like that. That's the main thing. Nah, Dino tried typing it in before, and he's like, "That's really weird. You can't get it. You can't even get it on your road." And I'm like, "I told you that." He thought I was pulling his leg. Yeah, I told him before, and then he checked it, and he realised. The cost of it, like for them to install fibre cables, would be mega money, and it would be, but because there isn't enough people that want it, they're going to look at it as it's going to take a long time to get their money back. Now, if a lot of people wanted it, they would look at it, okay, this is profitable, so we're going to have to lay out a lot of cash to get the cables in, but over a long period of time there's going to be it's going to be a good return. Because not many people want it, they would make their money back in the long term, but that would take them a long time. They'd rather have it quicker, obviously, wouldn't they? The day they probably do that will be the day when I'm too old and I don't stream anymore. That's when they'll probably do it. That'd be typical, that'd be just my luck. It'll be when I don't need it anymore. Maybe they do in some areas, but definitely don't round here. Yeah, it's like I'm in the Stone Age, isn't it? I remember when I very first when I very first started playing online games, it was a little mobile data sim as well, and I'm still doing that to this day. Over 15 years, I'm still using the same thing. I mean, obviously, yeah, the root of things definitely a little bit more up to date now than what it was, but I'm still on mobile. Madness. No, I won't. I've tried that as well, man. I've tried every option, bro. Honestly, I've tried every option. I brought Starlink before, and I put it on my balcony. Didn't get signal, so I opened up the window and sort of had it like leaning out, and it was good speeds. It was good connection, but it wouldn't last any longer than a minute because as it spins around, it span round, and there's a big building beside me, and it span round behind that building. The connection would drop out for about 20 seconds, and then it'd be back. It'd be good for like about a minute and a half, and then it would drop out again, and then it'd be good, then it'd drop out again. Yeah, I've already tried that. I've tried everything, man. Yeah, I know. that's what I thought. I thought, yeah, Starlink's a good idea. I don't even know how much money I spent on that. Even paying just for the internet on Starlink is absolutely stupidity price, but I guess in some way I probably wouldn't mind paying the price if, if I had a steady connection and it didn't cut out. I was happy to pay £80 a month as long as it was stable. But about 1 minute, 1 minute 30 was the longest it held out, and that was last year I did that as well, so it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, I'd lose my mind. I have many times. I've tried so many different things, man. Literally so many different things. I've tried putting the router in the bedroom. I've tried putting the router out on the balcony as well, and same as with Starlink, I tried it in different rooms, put it up against the window, put it out the window, and the best reception I get is literally right here. That's the best I can get. It's because this building is so big, and there's so many other big buildings around here. The reception, I think it just interferes with others. I think if I was higher up, in the building, I don't think I'd have a problem. I've spoke to them about that as well. Yeah, I've tried that, and they said that there's I don't know, there's something up there that apparently it's going to interfere with it. So they said, I think that was just BS in me, just so I didn't keep on asking them. But yeah, I did say about that. I said, what if I put the Starlink up on the roof and I pay for my own cable? Now, I mean, it would be costly, but as I said, if it's a steady connection, it didn't mess up, then it would be worth it. And I said to him about putting the Starlink up on the roof, running a cable all the way down, and use it like that. And apparently, there's stuff on the roof that if I put that there, it would interfere with other stuff. So they said anyway. Whether that's just some BS they were feeding me, I don't know. Day 8. Cool. Yeah, I've literally tried every option there is. I've rang up all different internet companies. I tried Starlink. I've tried different mobile data sims. You name it, I've done it. They just got the very basic one, man. They just got very basic internet, so when I've had it before, I've been on a few different internet companies and then I've changed and I've changed and I've changed. I think the fastest I ever got was about 25 download and I think nearly 20 upload. That was the fastest I've ever had, as in wired internet. And that, I don't care about the download, it's the upload. If I don't have good upload, the stream is not going to be smooth. I'm not bothered about download. I don't care if it takes me 2 weeks to download something. It's just the upload that I need. And I need a minimum of like 50 upload at minimum, just to make things run smoothly. And on this SIM card, it normally averages around about 70 to 80, 90 on the upload, which is good, but unfortunately it's not always constant. So every now and again we do get a few interference. We did yesterday on the stream. Kept dropping out a little bit. Thank you for the follow, Brett. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, as I say, the only thing I can do is move house, but that costs money, man. So we just have to make do with what we got. like even Dino said before, it's like, why don't you take your computer up to Miss Bubs and do it there? Their building's exactly the same as mine. They don't have any fibre cables going in there. See, my building's a really big building, but hers not even that big. Hers is only like 4 floors. 3 floors? Yeah, three or 4. That building's not even, it's not even that big of a building, hers, but they still don't have fibre cables in there. Even just going in there like on your normal mobile SIM card, on your data, you lose connection so many times. Like sometimes I preload videos, so sometimes I take them, put them on my mobile, and then if I was to stay at hers, I'll upload it, so that way there's a video for the days that I'm not streaming. And normally I start downloading it, and it normally takes, I don't know, well I say uploading it, sorry. I start uploading the video probably about 7 o'clock at night, then it's done by about 10 o'clock in the morning. That's how long it takes for hers to upload, which is a serious amount of time. Definitely in the we're definitely in the Stone Ages round here for internet. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Good afternoon. We got on a little bit too late today, didn't we? The stream is quite dead. We got on too late. Every time I look round it stops. Trying to troll me. Oh, nice. Bait's eaten our loss. That was the third rod. Every time I go to look at it, it stops. Absolute trolling me. bait's eaten and lost on both rods. You gotta be kidding me. Not too bothered about this one. When I get them other rods set down though. That's a pain, that. Yeah, we had one time where it shut off for about, but that's because they were removing all the 3G, and my router was set to 3 and 4. Now it's set to 4 and 5. But we had the for about two-ish months, I guess. Maybe for about 2 months, nearly 3 months, I literally had no internet at all. I couldn't do a thing. But other than that, it has been it's pretty decent. I'd say it works more than what it doesn't, so that's the main thing. I think as time goes by, obviously there's going to be more and more people using the internet, which could slow it down, but then they could end up putting in better satellites. So although more people are using it, that could slow it down. If they're going to use better satellites, so then it might be good. It's like I've got a wire connection from the PC into the router, which is wired, but then it's not technically wired, is it? Because the router itself is actually wireless. But I do get faster speed though by actually using that cable. When I run it off Wi-Fi, it's like quarter of the speed. When I use it on wire, it is a little bit more stable. There you go, the FPS is a bit better now. Just got back from work. And it's 20 past 1. Cool, that's not a bad job, that. Thanks for the heartbeat, Brett. Will take a lot of people using it to slow it down. Well, there's a lot of people that do use mobile SIM cards around here, because that's the only way they can technically do it, because there isn't fibre. I mean, a lot of people are not really bothered. Thank you, Zen. A lot of people are not always, especially this building, not a lot of people are bothered about fast internet speeds, but there is a few, very few, that do want that speed. So because they want that speed, they do exactly what I do and use a mobile router. Unfortunately, it even says that as well, like in the building, like, which is madness. It says in the building, if you're struggling with internet speeds, thank you, Zen. If you're struggling with internet speeds and you want faster internet speeds, as there's no fibre, you can purchase yourself a mobile router and use a mobile SIM and use data like that. They actually recommend it. It's madness, isn't it? Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's crazy that they actually recommend that. You would think they would say, put in a complaint or something and keep requesting to get broadband proper fibre. You won't go turbo nerd into it. Well, that makes a change. Yeah, that's what they offer. That's what they say. There's a big sign downstairs saying if you're struggling with internet speeds and you need that little bit faster internet speeds, please purchase yourself. Please purchase yourself. It's a joke, isn't it? Please purchase yourself a mobile router, and a SIM card will be needed. Oh, that was CPU that time. Yeah, please purchase yourself a mobile router and purchase a SIM card. Then purchase a pack with data only to increase your internet speeds. And I mean, for me, it's all right. Like I kind of know what I'm looking for half a decent router, but for like the older generation, how are the older generation gonna know like to buy a mobile router and then buy a SIM card and choose a data plan, and like the older generation don't know about that. And that's not me being disrespectful or anything. Like my uncle, he's so old school that he don't even like buy things online or anything like that. He just says that he thinks somebody's going to rob him or something. So how in the world are older generation people going to do stuff like that? I mean, alright, they might not need that internet speed, but saying if they did, or if they wanted the faster speeds, for example, for their kids, how are they going to get that set up? They ain't going to have a clue, are they? The thing is, get yourself a leased line. I literally, bro, I honestly don't know what else I could do. Honestly, I have tried every option that is available, or every option that I could think of that's available, and there is absolutely nothing. Yeah, 2026, and yeah, it's like we're in the 1800s or something. Madness. It's like I'm stuck in those AOL days, you know. 13 minutes, license going to expire. Thank you, Zen. I'm surprised they they don't even offer that in this building. I'm surprised they don't. So you can get AOL. You can get dial-up. I bet the cables for dial-up are probably actually in this building and all, you know. I reckon. I actually reckon it will be. I mean, if there was another way to do it, I would definitely do it, but I don't think I don't think they're ever going to do it for this building. It would cost them too much, and there's just not enough. There's not enough profit in it for them. I bet they would. I bet they have got the cables for dial-up, man. I guarantee they would have. That's what I should say to them. Instead of having a standard broadband, could I have dial-up? And they'd be like, yeah, of course you can. Would you like AOL? Yeah. And that'd probably be faster than fibre. Gee, that's madness. Yeah, that's all it is, yeah. That's all it is. Just different types of cables. I could probably understand it. I reckon it would be like, I don't know, about maybe like £1 million or something. It probably would be about 1 million, or maybe a bit more than that, because there isn't even fibre optic cables on this road. So yeah, I can understand it would probably good, at least a good mil cash to get fibre onto the road. Digging all the road up and all that to put the cables in, and then finding a way into the building, and then putting cables in everybody's house. Like, I could imagine that would be very expensive, obviously. Yeah, I had those as well, and they were absolutely horrific. See, a lot of the time, the problem that I've had, and there's just been big arguments about it over a long period of time, is me saying to them, even just basic standard internet, me trying to buy the best speeds that I can, I do that, and then I use it, and then it always ends up cutting off. Like every single internet company I've ever had. I've tried Sky, I've tried TalkTalk, in fact, actually, I'm not going to mention all of them. But yeah, I've had a lot of different broadband, and every single time I'll have them for, I don't know, 3 to 8 months, maybe. Sometimes 3 to 6 months, but about 3 to 8 months. And the internet just completely drops to the point where I'm getting 0.1 upload and 0.1 download. And that's happened with every single internet different company that I've gone with. And I've rang them. I said to them, this happened once before on a different network that I've been with. Now it's happening with you. There's obviously a fault in the line somewhere. Something isn't right. They say that I have to pay for an engineer out my own pocket, which I've done. When I send an engineer out to fix the problem, I pay him, and the problem still remains the same. So I've had so many arguments with different internet companies like that. And then I leave that company, I join a different one, and then they start sending me other letters saying, I'm in contract, I still got to pay and all that. And I'm like, why would I pay for something that I do not physically use? You have not provided me it. I've paid for it for the last 3 months. And that's normally the case. I pay for it for a good few months, and I don't even get to use it. And I'm like, why would I carry on continuing to pay you? Because you're in a contract. But a contract is an agreement between two people and a third party. And the agreement is, I am paying for a service that I'm not receiving. So why would I continue to keep paying? And then they start sending me debt letters and start saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. Like, how can you justify that? I think that is absolutely messed up. Why would you... It's just like me going into a shop. I go into a shop and I buy my shopping, and I just leave it on the side and just walk off. And like, why would I go and purchase it in the first place? I'm purchasing it because that's what I want. I'm not going to pay for internet and then not get internet. Like, that makes no sense at all. And that's happened, literally that has happened with every internet company I've ever had in this building. They all end up sending me debt letters and saying, oh, you're in a contract and you're not paying. Well, I'm not paying. Why am I going to pay for something that you're not providing? But you've got the connection, you've got the line. Well, I haven't got the connection. I've got the line, that's correct, but I definitely don't have the connection because I have zero internet, so I can't even load a web browser up. It's naughty though, stuff like that, because that all goes onto my debt file to basically say that I'm not paying my debts when it's nothing to do with me, it's to do with them. I'm paying for internet that they're not providing. So, I mean, put yourself in my situation. Are you going to pay £60 a month for internet that you don't get? You've got to be very stupid if you would. Oh, but it's a contract. It doesn't matter if it's a contract or not. The point is, I'm not going to pay for something that I haven't got. And nor would anybody else. It's wrong. I've read it before where people turned up and stuff, and I've even explained it to them, like face to face, and you want me to pay that bill, and I paid it for an extra like 3 odd months, knowing that I didn't have internet, and now you're turning up at my door telling me that I owe you money, when you're the ones who owe me money because I paid for a service that I did not receive. Madness. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. That drives me crazy that they take the biscuit like that and actually do. It's wrong. I got scammed by many internet companies like that. And every single time I've paid for an engineer, which is like 125 quid call out. And I give them the money and the problem still remains the same, knowing that it's not mine. It's madness. Ofcom. Never heard of Ofcom. Yeah, that has put me in a lot of financial problems before, like that. Just trying to rip me off. And I don't mind saying it neither. Like, yeah, I did not pay the bill. After 3 months, it was a contract, and I did choose not to pay it, and that's because they wasn't providing me what I was paying for. No one in this world is going to pay for something they do not receive. It's just like you buying a house. You pay for a house to live in, but you're not going to live in that house. No, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. There's a lot of stuff that are scamming like that. There was another internet company like that tried scamming my uncle off big time, saying that he had to pay for the router and pay for the yeah, I'm not even going to mention what internet company that was, but it is crazy though the way some internet companies are. It really is. They just do nothing but try and it's like, yeah, they just want your money, that's it. They don't care if you've got their internet or not. They say the internet's installed and then they just charge you. It doesn't matter if it works. If it doesn't work, that's just your problem, not theirs. Although that's not the way it's supposed to be. You pay for a service, you should expect to get that service. Bonkers, isn't it? That is bonkers. Oh well. Get my heart beating. Oh, thought I messed that cast up. They were doing the same with my dad. I got him saving money with fibre and bit of speed. Yeah, they've done that to my dad as well. They did it with him. They was just absolutely mugging him off for standard internet. I think he was getting 30 up, 30 down. Well, I'll say that. It was more like 22, but yeah, he was getting 30 upload, 30 download, and he's like, oh, I don't mind, I don't stream like you, so it doesn't matter. Like, what do you mean it doesn't matter? You're paying £49 a month for 30 upload and 30 download, which you're not actually getting 30, and you're paying £50 a month for that. No, it's so naughty, man. It really is so naughty. It's absolutely scamming. It really is. I don't mind exposing some of them because it is wrong. It's not right. Absolutely daylight robbery. It was that 50, 60 a month for 150. 150's, yeah. Well, there you go. You had a firm word with them for getting speeds at 150. My dad used to pay £49 to get 30 up and 30 down. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, especially like any generation is wrong to do it, but to do it to elderly people as well, man. You know, like people that have worked all their life, they've paid their taxes throughout their life, and now they're on their pension. You know, they're on a pension, and although they're on a pension, they charge them stuff like that. It's not right, is it? How can you do that to a pensioner? Well, how can you do it to anybody, let alone just a pensioner? It's just not right. My dad has been a good grafter. He has contributed to this world in many different ways, building houses and stuff like that, and so on. And yet as a pensioner, you're supposed to pay less and enjoy the rest of your life, aren't you, in peace? But mentally, don't quite work like that, though. The UK has absolutely gone to pot, hasn't it? In all honesty. It really has gone to pot. My dad's the same, worked his whole life, and still works. It's naughty. It really is naughty, man. Let me quickly take a leak. Grab a bit of H2O as well. I haven't drunk any water today yet. Thank you for the follow, Brett. It's Rogan. We've just been talking about internet speeds. About how many times I've been ripped off by internet companies. Paying for internet that I've never received. You remember that, Dots? You probably do. You lived here long enough. A few times different internet companies that I had, the internet had just shut off, and yet I'd be paying for it for 2 or 3 months, well, about 3 months, and still I have no internet. And they're like, "You're in a contract, you have to pay for it." I'm paying for something that I don't receive. I ain't got the greatest luck with them before. I haven't with any internet company that I've ever had as a fixed line anyway. The mobile SIM on the other hand ain't been too bad, but different internet that I've actually had installed. Yeah, I've had a few different ones, haven't I? And they've all done the same. They'll work for a while, then all of a sudden the internet just completely shut off. Then tell me I have to pay for engineers to come out to look at it. They come out, and nothing gets fixed anyway, and they still expect me to pay the bill, knowing that I'm paying for something that I didn't receive. I said I might as well go in the shop and buy loads of shopping and just leave it on the side and just walk off. It's the same thing. You ain't going to do it, are you? I'm going to pay for something you don't receive. Yet they send me debts saying I owe, knowing that I paid for something that I did not receive. But they still expect you to pay it because it's a contract. A contract is where two people are making the agreement that they're providing and I'm paying. I'm paying, but they're not providing. Madness. You used to get refunds from them. Yeah, I've never got that. Well, actually, that's a lie. Once, for one of the internet companies, they said they charged me an extra £20-something a month for just over 2 years, and they offered me £100 back. Offered me £100. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was £100. After paying an extra £20 every month for 2 years. Absolute robbery, innit? Yeah, I've used that before, BT Wi-Fi. You pay so much, didn't you? You can get so many days for it. They still do that now, but they've changed it. It's not called BT anymore. They've changed the name of it now. It's a different name. How's it going? Cool. Welcome in, man. Used to make complaints to Ofcom. Yeah, £40 a week. Yeah, it was madness money, wasn't it? It was expensive. They changed it from BT to EE now. And you pay them so much each week, but it's madness money. Still the same. I think it's about £40, £45 for a week. I mean, again, that's a lot of money, but if it was consistent, could it be worth it? Possibly. But it's not consistent, and the speeds are not that great. So you pay £45 a week, sorry. Pay £45 a week for internet that can just drop out at any point. Bonkers. Oh, are they going full fibre, are they? I think they're in partnership now, aren't they? I think BT are linked with EE now, I think they are. My uncle was saying about it. I think EE brought BT out, I think, or they've gone in partnership with each other, something like that. But I know they're part of it. EE are now part of BT. I wonder what they'd do round mine then, because they couldn't really switch off the copper wires around mine because there ain't no fibre cables. That's the only way people are getting internet. It's from the copper wires anyway, so I wonder how that would work for my building. You're still quite busy, Dots. They should, but they probably won't. Yeah, then lost follow-ups. It's driving me crazy. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da, 426. $161 left. Oh, you're chipping away at it. You did have over 200, didn't you? So you're getting there. Slowly, but you're getting there. Yeah, 298. Cool, wow. On that grind. Yeah, I'm not going to be on as long today. I feel quite burned out, to be honest. All the streaming and making videos are absolutely draining me at the minute. The motivation is dying. At least I'm still turning up. We're not doing long 12-hour streams, but at least we're still doing something. That's a lot of calls. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That was on the one in my hand. Oh, he's not in that line of work. Oh, 1 sec, my aunt is calling. It's a call decline. Mr. Darren Little, how you doing, man? I was just on the phone to my auntie. Thanks for the heart, me bro. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I feel a bit burned out, to be honest. All the streaming and all the video editing and stuff. It's worn me down a little bit. Let me get a few days like that, though. Tomorrow's a new day. Yeah, I need to. The thing is, if I'm not on streaming, then I'm just trying to sort out videos all the time. So I'm not giving myself any downtime, which is what I need to do. What have you been up to today anyway? You done anything? $4.39. One of those. The bait got lost. I don't know which one it was. It was that one. Bit of COD end game. Well, at least you've done something productive today. I did that the other last week. I had 1 or 2 days off stream and I just went absolutely crazy on cleaning. I did loads of washing, tidied everywhere and had a good clear up. It's nice when everything's all tidy. FPS looks a bit better. Count the stars. Oh, they're going to Scotland for the week. Nice. Nice, got the place to yourself then. Yeah, I remember you saying they was going to move up there, yeah. I mean, I've heard it is a little bit cheaper up there, but it's definitely a lot colder up there as well. That's the only downfall. That day's done. Now on the drop. This one's looking a bit more promising. I'm sure this one's got to be uni, isn't it? got there. Sure, that one is uni. That did take a few minutes. Oh, it weren't quite. It wasn't quite. Just off. Alright, I'm gonna have to call it, peeps. I've got no energy. I'm in complete over-resourced energy used. So yeah, we're gonna have to call it there. What we under just under 3 hours. Yeah. Sorry, I can't stay on longer. I just don't have it. I don't have the motivation. At least I turned up though. I guess that's something. Alright, yeah, catch you in a bit, down. Catch you all in the next one. Yeah, definitely not as long as we normally do, but I'm absolutely burned out, peeps. So I just need to take a bit of a rest, go take a shower, refresh, and we'll be back on tomorrow. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.